The air was thin. Too thin for breath. Too silent for life. And yet, they came. Not as conquerors. Not as scientists. But as tourists. Wrapped in pressurized suits, their boots crunched softly over ancient red dust, dust that hadn't been disturbed in billions of years. Some knelt down, scooping it into sample jars. Others stared out across the horizon, where twin shadows stretched long under a pale, rust-colored sky. Above them, Olympus Mons rose like a sleeping giant. Behind them, the shuttle that carried them here shimmered under the thin Martian sun, already gathering frost. They had come from Earth, from beaches and towers, from jungles and deserts, to see what no traveler before them had truly seen. A world untouched, a silence so vast, it echoed. And in that silence, each of them heard something different. A whisper of wonder. A question of survival. Or maybe, the ancient voice of Mars itself, asking, "What took you so long?" Mars. Once a distant light in our sky. A place of myth and mystery, studied through telescopes. Chased by rovers. But now, we are here. This is no longer science fiction. This is the new frontier, the first human colony beyond Earth. Landing on the unknown. After a journey of 225 million kilometers, the human presence on Mars begins with a breath. Carefully controlled. Carefully calculated. Each arrival is a feat of precision, fusion propulsion to cut travel time. Radiation shields protecting every cell. Autonomous AI systems guide every approach. The first step on Martian soil is not heroic, it is cautious. Because here, everything is trying to kill you. New Aries colony. Welcome to New Aries, the beating heart of humanity's second world. Its domes are alive with controlled ecosystems. Engineered bacteria enrich the soil. Hydroponics farms produce strawberries, wheat, and oxygen. Nothing is wasted. Everything is recycled. This is survival, industrialized. A city under glass. Breathing in defiance of the void. Tourism on a dead planet. Even on a hostile world, humanity brings its curiosity. Martian tourism is booming. But it is not leisure. It is training. It is testing. It is thrill-seeking at the edge of existence. Mars offers the solar system's tallest mountain, the largest canyon, and the coldest deserts. Here, adventure comes with a waiver and a radiation badge. These are not landscapes for postcards, they are questions made of stone. What happened here? And could it happen to Earth? The science of survival. Every moment on Mars is a test of biology, chemistry, and engineering. Greenhouses double as oxygen factories. Algae tanks absorb CO2 and produce biofuel. Every watt of energy is captured, solar by day, thermoelectric by night. Artificial intelligence keeps the colony alive. If the pressure drops, alarms sound. If the water levels shift, machines respond. On Mars, there is no room for error. Terraforming begins. Terraforming has begun. But not with giant mirrors or planetary nukes. With microbes. Cyanobacteria are seeded into regolith to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. CO2 is released into the thin air, aiming to trap heat. It is a plan that will take centuries. The dream? A living planet. An ecosystem born of science, not evolution. But until then, every breath here is borrowed. The psychology of space. Mars may be cold, dry, and barren, but its most dangerous terrain is within the human mind. Isolation, monotony, the ever-present hum of machines. To protect the mission, we must protect the mind. Virtual beaches, simulated weather. Calls to Earth filtered through delay, yet vital. This is not just a technical endeavor. It is psychological endurance. Born on Mars. Some humans have never seen Earth. They were born here, on a world without blue skies or oceans. Their bodies adapt to 38% gravity. Their lungs adjust to thinner air, and their culture begins to diverge. What does it mean to be human when you are no longer of Earth? Evolution is not waiting. Mars is already shaping us. Exploration and empire. Mars is not just a sanctuary, it is a resource. Frozen water becomes liquid life. Regolith becomes construction material. Helium-3 and rare elements may one day power ships, reactors, and cities. Mars is the first stepping stone. From here, we reach the asteroid belt, the moons of Jupiter, the rings of Saturn. The road to the stars begins here. Earth in the rear view. Earth is visible from Mars, but only just. A dot. A dream. A memory. As we look back, what do we see? A planet in crisis or a cradle we've outgrown? Mars is not a backup plan. It is a mirror. A chance to do better. The red horizon. This world, once silent, unforgiving, and alien, now holds the echoes of footsteps, laughter, language, and life. We journey to Mars not to flee Earth, but to redefine the concept of home. The crimson horizon, once a mere boundary, now beckons us as an invitation to explore, adapt, and evolve. This is not the end of our journey, it is the beginning of something larger than any one world. We are no longer a planetary species. We are becoming interplanetary. As we stand on the threshold of a new era, one step away from the red planet, we must ask ourselves, what drives us to venture beyond the familiar? What pushes us to cross oceans, to explore new worlds? Is it the thrill of discovery? The hunger for the unknown? Or is it the undeniable pull of something greater? We've looked up at Mars for millennia, a distant dream. Now, it's not just a dream anymore. It's a new beginning. In the footprints we leave behind, on the red sands of Mars, echoes the spirit of all who dared to dream before us. And in the faces of those who will follow, we see the spark of humanity's boundless potential. Tourism on Mars is not just about seeing new places. It's about seeing ourselves anew. It's about stepping into the unknown and asking, what comes next? The journey has only just begun, and with every step we take, we are not just visiting a new world, we are becoming part of it. A future of possibility, of adventure, of hope is waiting for us. Mars, the sleeping giant, is awakening. And so, too, are we.